Hi friends, how are you? Today I am going to show how to make type of iron beams column by SolidWorks well on it. First of all, open the SolidWorks software, then go to new and click part and click OK. I am going to first draw the edge beam. Now go to select front plane and sketch. Now select here plain white. Now draw the midline from origin. Now select horizontal line and select and draw the vertical line and select horizontal line and join the line. Now give the dimension this line 100 and this line dimension 6 and this line distance 150. Okay. Now go to this point, control this point horizontal and this line distance 6. Okay. Now select this midpoint and control this point vertical. Just move. Now draw the hair central line. This point control this center line, control this point. Symmetric. Okay. Now this point control this point vertical. No need. Just here give the dimension 5 or 6 as 6. Okay. Now go to this line dimension 100. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now give the extrude length 500. Okay. Now go to here, select fillet, 5 and this is select. Okay, everywhere select fillet. Just give the value 2. Okay. Now go to isometric view. Now select here, shaded. Okay. Now select here, metal and select metal and select iron. Select this iron or steel, cast carbon steel as you wish. I use cast carbon steel. Okay. Now I'm going to again I-beam draw. Now go to file and select new and click part and click OK. Now go to front plane and sketch. Now draw the midline from origin. Select here and select here and select here. Okay. Now give the dimension, this line dimension 100 and this line and this line dimension 150 and this line dimension 5. Okay. This line and this point dimension 10. Okay. Now this point and this point dimension 2.5. Okay. Now select this line, control this line equal this line, control this line equal. Okay. This point and this line dimension 10. Okay. Now draw the center line here. This point, control this point vertical and select mirror and this line and this line and this line and this line. Select mirror and select the center line. Okay. Now here the undefined, just cut this. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now give the extrude 500. Okay. Now I am going to fillet here. Just fillet 2 and select here. Select all face. Okay. Now select fillet here 1. Give the value 1. Perfect for this job. Okay. Now make our I-beam. Now here select plain white. Now go to isometric view or dynamic view as you wish. Now here select cast carbon steel, just here select. Okay. Okay, make our I-beam. Now I am going to Z steel. Now go to here again, new page, select part and select OK. Now go to select front plane and sketch. Now here select plain white. Now I am going to Z steel. Now select here. Now draw the vertical and horizontal. Now give the dimension, this line dimension 50 and this line dimension 50 and this line dimension 5 and this line and this line distance 5. Okay, this line and this line distance 5. Okay. Now I am going to this line and this line distance 100. Okay. Now I am going to feature and select extrude. Now give the value 500. Okay. Now I am going to here edit this thickness 10 and here select 10, 10. Now here select 10. Okay. Now go to isometric view. Okay. Now make our Z steel. Now here select metal, cast carbon steel as you wish. Now I am going to here fillet. Now here fillet give the all is true. True fillet. Okay. Go to isometric view and select shaded. Okay, make our Z steel. Now I am going to make channel. Now I am going to again new and select part and select OK. Now I am going to select from plane and sketch. Now I am going to here select plane white. Now I am draw the midline from origin. Now draw the horizontal line and select vertical line and select horizontal and select vertical and select angle and select vertical line and select horizontal line and select here again angle and select here vertical line and select horizontal line and select vertical line. Okay. Now give the dimension, this line dimension, this line dimension 100 and this line dimension 75. Okay, or 50. 50 is perfect. And this line distance 5 and this line distance 7.5 and this line distance 5 and this line dimension 10 and this line dimension 10. Okay. Now this point and this point distance 7. 7. Now just I am here use degree. No need. I am going to check Need this line dimension. This point control this point horizontal. Okay. Now this line control this line equal, and this line control this line equal. Okay. Now make our channel. I am going to have this point control this point. This point control this point horizontal. Okay. Now I am going to feature and extrude. Now give the value 500. Okay. Now I am going to isometric. Now I am select here metal. Okay. Now you can use here fillet something. Fillet. Select here and select here. Now give the value 1 as you wish. 1. Okay. Now make our job channel. Our channel is complete. Okay. Now I am going to again file and select new and part and OK. Now I am going to have front plane and sketch. Now here select plane white. Now here draw the line and here. Now this 90-degree angle channel. Okay. Now select this line, control this line equal. Now I'm going to distance 50. Okay. Now I'm going to have feature and extrude. Now I'll give the thicken 3. Now here again go to normal tools and select offset. Offset select. Now give the value here 5 or 2 as you wish. Now here select cap in and line. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now I am going to select here 500. Okay. 500 or 250. 250. Okay. 250. Okay. Or 350. 300. Okay. Now I am going to here fillet. This is angle channel. Fillet 1. Now select here and select all edges. Now give the value 0.5. Okay. Now go to isometric view. Now select here metal, cast carbon steel. Okay. Now I am going to file and save as. No need save. Again open, file new and select part and select OK. Make our angle. Now I am going to C channel. Now go to new and select new part and select OK. Now I am going to here plane white. Now go to front plane and sketch. Now draw the C channel. C channel. Okay. Now I'm going to give the dimension 100 and this line dimension 50 and this line dimension 5 and this point and this line dimension 10. This line and this line dimension 5. Okay, select. Now this point and this point join. This line control this line equal and this line control this line equal. Okay. Now this point and this line distance 10. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now extrude 500. Okay. Now make our C channel. Okay. Now here select materials. Now I am going to here select fillet. Give the value 2 or 1 value. Now select here all is value 1. Okay. Now go to isometric view. Make our C channel. Now again I am going to file and select new and click part and click OK. Now I am going to front plane and sketch. Now select here plane white. Now I am going to rectangle from origin and give the dimension 100 and this line dimension 100. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now give the value 500. This is square shaped. Okay, now I am going to use material. Okay. Okay, now I am going to again new and select part and select OK. Now go to select here front plane and sketch. Now I am going to select here plane white. Now I am going to make round bar. Now select here 100. Okay. Now go to feature and extrude. Now here select 500. Okay. Now I am going to here select materials. Okay. Now make our round bar. Okay. Thank you all everyone, share and like. If have any ask you can write comment box. Best of luck.